Ike? Yik? Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm really excited for today's video because this video is gonna have lots of numbers. I love adding a little bit of a nerdy component to handbags. In my last video, I talked about the Polene price increases, but this time I wanted to make a dedicated video to it. This video is gonna be very number heavy, but I think looking at the objective data can be really fun. We're gonna learn a lot about the Polene bags, and we're gonna be able to see and analyze which bag we think Polene thinks is their best seller. We're going to be looking at the price increases from 2022 to 2023. I have spent a few hours searching for all of the old prices. There are a few that I'm not 100% on, and I made my best guesstimate based on what I found. So it's possible there could be a few old prices that could be inaccurate. If you think they're inaccurate, just go ahead and comment down below and let me know. For this video, I'm going to go over each of the price increases for each of the Polene bags and the percentage increase. And we're going to go over them in order of the current price, lowest to highest. And then at the end, we're going to review which bags had the largest price increase and the largest percentage increase. I'm going to say some of these names really incorrectly. I'm so sorry. I think I'm going to butcher many of them. So for the very first bag, it's going to be the numero un micro, or I'm also combining the numero neuf micro into this as well because they both started out at the same price. The current price is $210. The previous price was $170. So it increased by $40, and that's a 23% increase. The next bag is the Yik bag. With the current price of $290, a previous price of $260, and a price increase of $30, which is an 11.5% increase. Next is the mini See-Me bag, which currently costs $380 with the previous price of $350, which is a $30 price increase. That is going to be an 8.5% increase. The next bag is the mini Hewitt bag with a current price of $380, a previous price of $290, which is a price increase of $90. That is a price increase of 31%. Next up is the Berry, also known as the number 11, with a current price of $380, a previous price of $320, so that's a $60 increase and a price increase percentage of 19%. Next is the Un Nano. That has a current price of $300 to $420. Probably about half of their bags are $380 and about half of them are $420. And the previous price was about $320 to $340. Price increase of up $60. That is a percentage increase of 19%. Up next is the numero un mini, which has a current price of $410, a previous price of $360, and that is a price increase of $50, which is a 14% increase. Next is the Neuf Mini. This has a current price of $420 and it has a previous price of $390. That's a $30 increase, and that is about an 8% increase. Next is the Numero Sept Mini, also known as number 7. This has a current price of $420. There are some that are about $470. The previous price was about $380, although this one I'm not like 100% certain on, which is a $40 increase and about a 10% increase. Next up is the See-Me, which has a current price of $430. There's a few that are $410, and the previous price was $390. This is a $40 increase, and this has a percentage increase of 10%. All right, next is the number 8, also known as the Hewitt. So that has a current price of $430, a previous price of $380, and that is a price increase of $50, which is a 13% increase. Next is the Tonka. The Tonka costs about $450, as a previous price of $390. That's a price increase of $60, and it has a 15% price increase. Next is the Umi, which is my personal favorite bag. So that has a current price of $450. Its previous price was $390, $60 increase, and about a 15% increase. Then we have the Dix. I'm so sorry, I think it's pronounced Do. but in my head I keep saying Dicks. I'm so sorry. I'm just so used to it. But I think someone's corrected me before it's due, which has a current price of $460. There are some that are as pricey as $500. The previous price was about $360 to $390. So that's a $100 price increase, and that's a percentage increase of 28%. So this is the third to last bag, the numero un. So the numero un has a current price of $470. It has a previous price of $430. Little iffy on this one, so correct me if I'm wrong. So that's a price increase of $40. That's a percentage increase of about 9%. Second to last bag is the Noof. The Noof has a current price of $470. The previous price was $420, and that's about a $50 increase, which is about a 12% increase. And now for the last bag, which is the most expensive bag that Polene currently has, is the Sept bag. So the Sept currently costs $490. There are some bags that cost up to $550, past the $500 price mark. And then the previous prices, a little iffy on this one as well, but I believe the previous prices were about $395 to $495. So that's approximately about a $95 increase, which is a percent increase of 24%. Alright, so that was a whole list of bags and numbers that we just went through. I'm gonna put on the screen a list in order from highest to lowest in terms of which bags had the biggest price increase, and then for the ones who had the biggest percent increase. Bag price increases range anywhere from $30 to $100, and then the percent increase ranged anywhere from 8% to 31%. That's a pretty big range. My guess is that some of these increases were based on popularity. Now I want to take a closer look. I was really interested in trying to see which of these bags had the biggest price increase and then which of these had the biggest percent increase. And surprisingly, they weren't the bags that I thought they would be, but at the same time, I'm also not surprised at some of them. So we're gonna go over the top 3 bags for the biggest price increase and the top 3 bags with the biggest percent increase. And third place for the biggest price increase is the Wheat Mini. The mini bag had a price increase of $90. The second bag with the biggest price increase is the numero Sept, which increased in $95. And then the number 1 bag with the largest price increase was the Dicks, or the Do, as someone has corrected me, which increased by $100. And then in terms of the percentage increase, in third place, the bag with the third highest price increase was the numero Sept, which had an increase of 24%. Next, it was followed by the Dicks or Do, which had a 28% increase. And then the bag with the biggest percent increase was the Wheat Mini, which had a 31% increase. It's really interesting to me that the bags with the biggest price increase and the biggest percent increase are actually the same. To me, the fact that the bags with the biggest price increase and the biggest percentage increase were the same 3 bags, the Do, the Sept, and the Wheat Mini, that suggests to me that those are probably their 3 most popular bags that they have, and that those are the bags that they suspect are going to be some of their biggest players in the next few years.
On the opposite end, the bags that increased the least were the Un, which increased by $40, and the Yik, Simi Mini, and Noof Mini, which increased by $30. The bags with the least percentage increase were the Un, with an increase of 9%, the Simi Mini with an increase of 8.5%, and the Noof Mini with an increase of 8%. So interestingly enough, the bags with the least dollar amount increase and the least percent increase were also very similar. We see the similarities in the Un, the Simi Mini, and the Noof Mini. So this suggests to me that these 3 bags, the Un, Simi Mini, and Noof Mini, are probably the bags that sell the least by Polene.
The Sept is also the number 1 most expensive bag overall. and the Dick's is the number 4th most expensive bag. The Whit Mini is their 14th most expensive bag. I'm not too surprised about the Do, because when I was at the Polene store, the associate there did tell me that that was the bag that kept selling out and that everybody was going for. And also that's the bag that I sold on my Poshmark in less than 24 hours. So I'm not surprised about that one. Although I will say that the bag is so hard to get in and out of that I just don't see what other people are seeing. The Sept is one of their first bags that they ever released. So I'm not surprised that that is one of their top bags that they're kind of hoping continues to sell. I've never liked the Sept for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it's not bad. It's just, there's something about it that I've just never really cared for. I can't explain what it is. I am a little surprised about the Whit Mini. I know that this bag is really liked by a lot of people, and so in that sense I guess I'm not surprised, but personally it's just not a bag that I would go for. It's a very particular style that I feel like it would be attractive to a particular population or who like those unique, interesting handbags. It's not the bag that I would increase the most in. Polene has their own numbers and own analysis, so I'm sure there's a reason why they increased it by a large amount and a large percentage. Personally, if I was Polene, just based on like my own personal preferences, not that anybody cares, but I would say that my top 3 bags that I would be pushing out more would be the Un, Umi, and Do. I feel like those are the 3 bags that I see being with Polene for a long, long time. This was a fun video. So what do you guys think of the price increases? I personally think that they're a little bit steep. I understand that economy is really rough though. I understand that Polene in a way is making its name known, that they kind of can increase their prices. And if they can, and they can grow their company more, then you know, I think that's great for them. I just don't really know if there's really a bag that I would want to buy now at this point. Their price increases are a little bit much for me, but in a way I think they've worked really hard to be where they are today, that I think they can do it. And if they can do it and they need that profit margin, then why not? Are you surprised by the bags with the biggest price increase and the biggest percent increase? Why do you think these are the 3 bags that Polene has targeted? I hope you enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun making it. I think a number heavy video is kind of my jam because it's just lots of fun to look at fun bags in a kind of an objective way. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if you want any other content that's similar to this. And I hope you guys have a really great day. I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye.